Hi guys, I want to bring this to you. Use my expletive if it's choppy. Too bad for right now, but it should be fine. Bernie Sanders is calling a contested Democratic convention. Bernie's eyeing a contested convention, urges media to hold off on calling the race. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't think they're going to wait for the people to vote for the president. I think they're going to stop this right at the primaries, and basically all stuff is going to hit the fan, and Obama might just stay in power because the Democratic convention will be contested. Nobody will want to elect Trump for the Republican, and David French will come onto the scene at that point, I imagine, if Congress comes to the vote. So I don't even think they're going to try to even allow the people to vote for the for the president because there's not going to be a primary person to vote for. I think this is going to be nipped in the rear before this is said and done. Remember, I'm an election inspector in Wayne County in Michigan. I know what's been going on, and I can tell you guys that we count all the votes from the tabulator. We do all the things that are necessary. It goes to the city and the county, and they have results within hours of us closing the polls, and yet there are thousands or hundreds of precincts with thousands, if not millions, of votes that they have to tally last minute. I don't think they actually do that. I think they just gather rough numbers, put it out there, and say, here. Or they have something from the feds that they look at and say, okay, this is so. I've never had to go to city meetings or down to Wayne County to contest anything in our precincts that I've helped run. Uh, I'm not a chairman. I shouldn't say I had run. I believe I have the chairman certification or training, but I've never been called to do that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think they're going to stop this at the party conventions and then either let Obama go for his third term or contest everything altogether, bring Congress in, and then they're going to bring David France into it as our glorious Caesar. But this is basically it. Bernie Sanders eyeing contested convention, urges media to hold off calling everything. Basically, the idea is Bernie Sanders urges news organizations Saturday to hold off declaring a victor in the Democratic presidential race following Tuesday's primaries, a vowed soldier on the party's convention in July. Hillary Clinton is poised to effectively clinch nomination uh, for when the polls close Tuesday in California, New Jersey, and 4 other states. It's my understanding, ladies and gentlemen, she only needs 67 more uh, delegates and she wins Democratic Party nomination. Uh, but Vermont Senator, which one I don't know, has insisted that the delegate count is fluid and expressed confidence that he could pursue some super delegates, the party leaders, who are not locked into the voting for a particular candidate, to peel away from Clinton in the 6 long weeks before the Democrats gather in Philadelphia. And basically, it's come down that reports that Secretary Clinton has said it's all going to be over on Tuesday night, and reports have come out from the media after New Jersey results come in are going to declare that it's all over. And basically, it's simply not accurate, Sanders said in a conference here. Sanders added the emphasis on the Democratic National Convention will be contested. So that's that. And last but not least, Sanders always defiant to the end. His analysis has served as a kickoff and a whirlwind day of campaigning through Los Angeles areas and Echo Park. You guys get the idea. He's running on an immigration policy. Sanders ended the day in Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where he spoke on behalf of the stadium's farmed Olympic flame, which fluttered in the wind to the crowd. of about 13,000 people. And this is the part here you need to pay attention to. According to the Associated Press, Saturday, Clinton is only 67 delegates from reaching the 2,383 delegates necessary for securing the Democratic nomination, based on her combined number of superdelegates and pledged delegates. But because Clinton is unlikely to reach that threshold without the boost of hundreds of superdelegates, which she's not going to get hundreds of superdelegates, Sanders still is on the path to some sort of a victory. And this is really big, and I got to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to come down to us voting again. I think something big is going to happen. I think once Clinton wins it, or it comes down to Philadelphia, I think that's when it's going to be over with. I don't see us voting again in the 2016 election without a hailstorm of fighting in the streets. I could be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I am, but if they pull some kind of shenanigans where the party delegates don't get picked, get your family out of Dodge, folks. Just get them out, because that's when the police state's going to come in. They're going to, harbor down on free speech and try to pre-crime riots in the street and protested people on this route or that person, and it would really be a shitstorm of bad things, folks. So this is what I think is going to go on. Thank you.